Hello everyone, Mimic the Shadow here, and you've all probably heard about how Nintendo is implementing a subscription-based online service at the end of September, and I understand that this has some people concerned, and since we've been using the online on the Switch for free since launch, and I have to tell you, I'm actually a little concerned myself. From what I've seen, the features Nintendo are going to be offering at the launch of the service are probably not going to cut it for some people. The thing that softens the blow is that the service won't be as expensive as Xbox Live or PSN, and the main reason I'm personally going to be getting this is for the cloud saving feature. I have a history of being extremely unlucky with electronics, so a cloud saving feature would alleviate some of the anxiety I have about my memory cards dying. They're also going to be offering 20 NES, like 20 classic NES games at launch, and apparently they will have some form of an online feature, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't see myself ever wanting to play an NES game online, but it's still a pretty nice thing to have. But the thing that has the general user base up in arms is the fact you'll now have to pay to play games online, even though we've been doing it for free for over a year now. This won't really affect me since I don't mind paying for it, but I can see this as being a massive bummer for a lot of other users. I have a friend who's always picked Nintendo over Xbox, PlayStation, no fail, just always has, because of the free online features they usually offer. But when you take that away and make people pay for something they already had for free, it is a shock to some consumers, and it does feel like you're dangling a carrot in front of a dog's face. I'm personally looking forward to what Nintendo are going to be doing with the service, and I'm hoping they will add to it over time. Hopefully with, things like achievements or monthly games akin to PS Plus or Xbox Live, but as it stands, this whole thing seems like a last-minute business strategy. And I know they announced the service on launch, but Nintendo are making enough money as it is. I mean, the Switch has been extremely successful, and the games have been selling like absolute hotcakes. I mean, if you look at Octopath Traveler, the physical version is sold out in my country for such a long time, I had to resort to importing it just to get a physical version, for myself, because I just could not find a copy of it anywhere. Although we have hit a bit of a lull in terms of game launches, and a lot of the bigger titles aren't releasing until the end of the year, but surely this whole thing wasn't super necessary at this point. I might be wrong about the entire situation, and the online might be absolutely amazing, but until I'm proven otherwise, I'm a little wary of the whole situation in general. Like I said, I love Nintendo. I love them a lot. Like, as a company, you can't get much better than Nintendo in terms of video games. And I'm gonna pay for the service anyway. That doesn't really matter. But I just wish Nintendo would give us something that wasn't as bare bones as this. I think an expanding library of NES titles might win some people over. But I personally already have a massive library of NES titles already, so it probably won't really matter to me. It's a personal thing though. I'm sure a lot of people are actually really excited for that, so that's more of a personal nitpick on my end. And I can't really complain about them giving you stuff. I mean, that's kind of stupid. You can't complain about them throwing in things that otherwise you wouldn't even really be thinking about, but still, in terms of the overall package, it does seem a little bit hollow, especially on launch. I can see Nintendo introducing NES games might be a replacement for what Xbox Live or PSN are doing with their free games, so, that could be interesting, but, as it stands, I'm gonna just see where this whole thing goes. I'm still gonna get the service, still gonna pay for it. It's not very expensive, and I'm not telling you not to get it. I'm telling you, if this doesn't seem like something you're absolutely 100% certain of, and you're not already someone that plays online games like Splatoon very often, then I might wait to see where this goes. But if you generally play your Switch games online, like, as your primary thing, like if you play like Mario Kart online constantly or Splatoon online constantly, I can tell you it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just saying that they could have done a lot more in this case. This has been Mimic the Shadow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.